o'clock. Discussions continue. Hard Fact on 92.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. Your number one talk station. I'm Dial. Let's talk. Here's the story from the cable. Femi Adesina, Buhari not aware of promises made to Nigerians by support groups in 2015. And here's the story. Femi Adesina, presidential spokesperson, says President Muhammadu Buhari didn't know of many promises made to Nigerians in 2015. In the build-up to the 2015 presidential election, many promises were made to the electorate by Buhari's camp. The campaign promises were founded on Buhari's track record of fighting insecurity and mitigating corruption. Other promises, including revamping the economy, agriculture, infrastructure, and human development, were also made. Speaking on Sunrise Daily on Thursday, Adesina said Buhari was not privy to some of the promises. Quote, what happened in 2015 was that there was a rush of documents passing off as the party's manifesto. He didn't know which one was from the party or a support group. For instance, there was a document, 100 things Buhari would do in 100 days. It was when I resumed as his media advisor that I asked him about that document, and he knew nothing about it. I'm not strictly a party person, so I do not know if some promises are part of the manifesto, but I know that each party would have promises before being elected into power, and whoever is elected to power must key into those promises. What I'm telling you is that as at 2015, there were various types of documents which even the party didn't know, because there were many support groups who came out with their own promises. End of quote. Now, commenting on Buhari's official pre-election pledges, he said economic realities affected the fulfillment of some of them. Quote, a country can only spend the money it has. It can't spend the money it doesn't have. When the realities of the economy change, you have to adjust and do what you are able to do according to the realities of the economy. Let's talk about this in this hour. Promises made by this administration or this outgoing administration, to what extent were these promises kept? Official promises, that is. But then again, what's official, what's not official? Also, if the realities change, and that means government may not do or cannot do what it said it was going to do, should citizens then hold government accountable or leadership accountable for what leadership said prior to winning elective office or elective position? Because once again, I mean, if you promised you were going to build 100 hospitals and then you build 10, you simply say, well, realities changed. So what is the yardstick really to hold? What would be the yardstick to holding government accountable? Because once again, realities change. We said we're going to do this. Well, we're not doing it any longer, because guess what? Hey, come on. Realities changed. All right. The lines are open. Call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 or 0007. We're also live on Facebook.com/Nigeria InfoPH. We are on Twitter @Nigeria InfoPH. How has this government fared as far as promises made to Nigerians are concerned? And does it even matter how the government fared vis-a-vis those promises? Because according to Femi Adesina, realities change. And by the way, as a matter of fact, that's true. Realities do change. So would you be assessing this government's performance based on promises made because realities change? So should citizens rate performance of elected officials based on promises made before they got into office? Because once again, realities change. The line's open, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 or 0817-923-0007. We're live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. We're also on Twitter and YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. Hope we're not having any problems with the phone lines at this time. Well, I might have to go on a quick break to confirm, check that everything's in good working order. However, you can also send in a message, as I mentioned earlier on, via facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Also via Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Hello, Hard Facts, you're welcome. Alright, so maybe they are in order, but maybe with the usual traditional network glitch, I suppose. The numbers again, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Should citizens hold elected officials accountable for promises made before winning elective position? Hello, you're welcome. Please go on.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
Okay. My name is Emmanuel, calling from Nigeria.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. Concerning the topic we are discussing, the Femi Adesina saying that because of reality changes,
Yes.
is what caused Mr. President not fulfilling his promise. Well, if reality changes, reality will change because they did not cut costs in the expenses of the governor. Reality changed because they still maintain the status quo in terms of they used to collect. They did not see the reason why they should cut down cost of government so as to be able to at least do halfway what they have promised. They overlook those ones and trying to give some excuses that do not apply. If reality will change, and in some other countries, when things like this happen and then leading government does not meet up expectations, sometimes we used to hear, I resign. You see some ministers say, I resign because I did not perform.
Yes.
But in this case, they still hold on to what they are doing.
Yeah, recently a female British Prime Minister resigned as well recently.
Yes. So, but in Nigeria's own case, it's never been hard. It's not been hard. So now, the incoming administration, how are we sure, because of Nigerian foreign debt, how are we sure that all the promises they have made, they will keep them? Won't they tomorrow come out again and say that the reality, because of the reality change, they're not able to meet up with their promises?
But don't realities change? Realities change, don't they?
I beg your pardon?
But realities change, don't they?
Yes, reality do change. Yeah?
Yeah. So what
is what we are trying to
exactly? So if the realities change, what do you expect from the leader? If he said, "I'm going to do this based on this," and then the reality changes,
they should cut down the cost of governance. They should cut down the cost of governance. Yes, that is the only way to be sincere to the Nigerians that indeed we understand the pain.
All right. Hello, Hard Fact, welcome. Please go on.
Good evening.
All right, go ahead.
Christians on the line, sir.
Go ahead.
Dayo, you know that this Femi Adesina, I don't know sometimes. But my problem there is this government is the change. Understand me? APC of government now. APC yet to be sworn in again on May 29. They continue from now and change. This that governors at this moment, they will still be in government next time. Understand me? When the handover continues, then the reality change will continue. Gaio, I watched Onyema yesterday when he's saying that government they spend how many millions of US dollars. I've come to believe that their target is just that money. That money, how would the money will take come out? That is the main thing, and they have to achieve their end. So if people like the rich, if they don't like that 100 and something million dollars, that is their target. Take your own, make I take my own, and keep on going. But God, into your hand, will commit us for it.
All right. Hello, 903. All right, go ahead. Could you speak louder, please?
Yes, if I could hear you very well, to talk about if the electorate should hold its own office accountable, right?
Yeah, based on promises made before they got into office.
Yes, they need to be held responsible for not performing well.
Even if realities changed?
Hello?
Even if realities changed?
Yes. Despite what changes, definitely there is something that you need to take home to your people. It might not be exactly what you say, but something has to come up for your people. You can agree with that in kind of local government. We have an elective officer that did not perform very well. And the people of Ghana said he should not go back again. He said he should not go back. He should go back to his house. Let us bring on board another person. But he insisted he wants to come. I don't know what is wrong with him going. If not the what transpired, everybody know what transpired in the state. It could have been done. It could have come back and another person will go on board and he will do something for us. Thank you.
Okay, seems like he simply wanted to settle some kind of a score with his representative. Hello, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Good evening, Dio.
Yeah, go on.
Gabriel from Moscow. The truth is that the basic factors about governance is accountability. And by the time government could not be accountable to his citizens, which means they are flopped in their state of governance. Reality change. That's the truth, but governors must always do everything within their reach to make sure they make the citizen.
Sorry, I have to go for a quick commercial break now. Do please stay with us.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria Info.
Oliver is what you call a man with a huge appetite. Gigantic, actually. And if there's one phrase we have come to know Oliver for, it is this.
2015. Presidential spokesperson Femi Adesina has said the president, Buhari, didn't know of many promises made to Nigerians in 2015. And he said what happened in 2015 was that there was a rash of documents passing off as the party's manifesto. He didn't know which one was from the party or a support group. What I'm telling you is that as at 2015, there were various types of documents which even the party didn't know because there were many support groups that came out with their own promises. He also, while commenting on Buhari's official pre-election pledges, he said economic realities affected the fulfillment of some of them. Quote, "A country can only spend the money it has. It can't spend the money it doesn't have. When the realities of the economy change, you have to adjust and do what you are able to do according to the realities of the economy." There you have it. So that said, realities change, and when realities do change, don't they? Should citizens hold elected officials accountable based on promises made before they won elective position? Since realities change, after all, call 0817 923 and 0002 or 0817 923 and 0003. We're live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Via Facebook, Innocent Abba goes, hello Diane. Femi Adesina's claim that reality change is the cause of the government's inability to fulfill promises made to the good citizens of Nigeria is really laughable. This is the height of failure from the government. Femi should please allow us to rest. Luth Joel goes, good evening, Dio. Eventually, Buhari will say one day that he wasn't aware he was a president. Our elected officials should be responsible and accountable for once. The quality of a good leader is to be able to navigate his way effectively when reality changes. Just like someone who wants to be a good husband, the person should be able to know that his wife's body will change one day. That's reality. She's going to give birth and have a big belly. That's reality. And when that happens, doesn't mean the marriage should crash because of that. This is just an unnecessary excuse. It's not enough to just aspire for position. Are you competent? And Ned Aguma goes down. Can you see how okay, I'll come back to Ned's comment shortly. Hello, Hatfat, welcome. Go on.
Hello, Dio.
Hello, go ahead.
Good evening.
Go ahead.
So, did he actually say the support groups made promises to Nigerians, not the presidential aspirant, which is President Buhari?
No, he said some of the promises were from support groups, but the official ones from the president, he said some of them were not fulfilled because realities changed.
So, when they heard all the promises the support groups were making, what did they do? They did not even come out to dispute, to say, no, we didn't say this one. This one that they are saying, they are on their own. Or please, don't make from the behalf of our president promises, allowed it to fly as propaganda, and you won election, then reality changed. Which other way do we Nigerians expect them to tell us that they have failed? This is the height of it. Yeah, every Nigerian, Nigerians should now see and hear with their own ears that they have said already that they have failed. Dio, there is nothing more than this, there is nothing more than saying that we have failed you, Nigerians. This is just it, Dio. Thank you, Dio.
You're welcome. Dio Adesina's words only brought back the pains experienced from the last elections when politicians colluded with the umpire and refused the masses to have their way in the elections. We're yet to hear more from the incoming. That's from Ubong Upe. Dial. Okay, I'll come back to that shortly. Hello, you're welcome. Please go on. Oh my. Right, seeing reality changes and that causes unfulfilled promises is completely unacceptable. This government has been borrowing money since inception. Why did reality change, not stop foreign borrowing? It's quite clear the government is not ready to take responsibility in their failed administration. That's it up. Reality does change, but where is the commitment to the people? Where is the transparency that we expect from our government? As much as I'm concerned, this statement from Adesina is an excuse of failure, not some silence. A politician could have been held accountable for the promises made, but the process provided by law is too cumbersome. Either president or governor, that's Unduka. Excuses is a sign of failure. They should come out and say it. We have failed Nigerians, that's from Clay Forston. I've got a commercial break coming up in a moment, but let's get your take still. I can still take some responses before then. 0817 923 0002 or 0003. For our Facebook, Ned Akuma goes, can you see how nonchalant and insensitive Nigerian politicians are as President Buhari fulfilled just one of his numerous and humongous electoral campaign promises before talking about the ones made by support groups? Here in Nigeria, we cannot hold them accountable because after 4 years of failure, they still rig themselves into office, and the anti-graft agencies that are supposed to do the needful will present themselves as toothless bulldogs. Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Dio.
Oh, go on.
Good evening.
Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Turn off your radio set, please.
Yeah, straight to the point. Femi Adesina is telling us that reality changed, and because of that, that's why Mr. President could not fulfill all the promise. He went further to tell us that Mr. President, when he was campaigning, that some groups were making promises without the president knowing. You see, this government, to me, has shown Nigeria that people, this Femi Adesina, they continue to tell us one story from the other mouth and tell us another story from the other mouth, thinking that there are no intelligent Nigerians. They are opportunists, if I may say this, because most of the time these people are finding their way into power because of the power brokers or the cabal that are piloting the affair of this great nation. For instance, I followed the Buhari right from 1983 when he was military head of state. Buhari is a kind of person that he likes to tell stories, but he will not come out of it with a very reasonable success. Now, see the condition we are today. All the promises he made himself. I was in Port Harcourt when he came to Obiwale to make a campaign. He promised Nigeria that the fuel will come down. The food will come down. There is a lot of things for social development, and he came to power. Instead of him to do this to us, he started deviating, creating another opportunity to go and borrow money from China, and this money are not utilized for the betterment of this great nation. All this money, have you forgotten that in this country, when we are in for COVID-19, they are telling us that they are feeding our students in school, and they spend billions of naira to the children in school. And we know this thing never happened. And Femi Adesina will come now and tell us other people were making promises. They have failed this country woefully. They have failed us. There's no way to hide behind technicalities. Once a man does something well, he knows. Well, let him go and hand over and go to Daura let us pray that there will be a slight change.
That's too much that I can take from you. I apologize. I must go for commercial break now. And a reminder, the major news comes at top of the hour at 6 p.m. Open season is up after that till about 7. Do please stay with us.